Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Dilly-Dally from CZT Cody. Now, Kathy said this is, I believe she said it's her first tangle that she has deconstructed, and it was inspired by some fabric. Really, really neat pattern. All right, we're going to start off. Do I want to do with, oh, let's use the PN. I had it in my hand and then I thought no, and now I thought yes. Okay, it's one of those kind of days. All right. In the step outs, I just want to make mention, it's not a grid pattern. So, but you know, it goes to the kind of the edges of the box that I put them in. All right. So in the middle of wherever you want this, we're just going to put a little square, which I thought was a neat way to start this. Then on each corner, just pull it out a little bit and have, you know, a little line coming out from each side. Okay, next, a big seed shape. Now, we are going to be putting something in the middle here. If you look at my version of the step outs, and I didn't want to go back and fix it because at the same time, it doesn't really matter. It's your choice. Whatever happens, happens. Whichever saying floats your boat. We say it doesn't matter, meaning it is your choice. You know, it's funny because sometimes I think about the things that I say going, oh, could somebody take that negative? I think it depends on one's perspective or one's personality or both. There was something else that I say and I'm like going, wait, should I say that? You know, so I contemplate things in I think too much some days. This is why Zentangle is beautiful, because it can work its magic and my brain can just go into, you know, all kinds of, you know, weird weeds. From here, we're going to do, it's kind of a flux shape or a teardrop, but kind of starting back here. So it you know, it's one of those, again, however you want to do it. I'm going to do it like that kind of. Some of them end up more, you know, together at the end, and we're just pulling it right from the side of that first box there, and you know, pull it up however far you want to. It's one of those, I might have done it too big. Nah, I haven't. No, it's all good. Then now this part is a tad tricky. I had okay, wait. Okay, I have a thought. I'm going to test it right now because I had the thought and I didn't test it until I turned on the video, and I do my best to not make any takes or redos. But so here's what I'm thinking. Because, so what she has us do is it's kind of just a squiggly line going around. And, oh, I even see in hers, okay, it's another one of those, however you do it is fine. Here's what well, you know, let me do it and then I'll tell you what I was thinking. Okay, so I'm going to start here. And I'm going to curve this. I'm going to follow that curve, and then I'm going to scoop down and then go up and then down. Whoops. And then, okay, way up here. And, okay, it's just taking on a life of its own. Oh, there, it helps if yeah, there we go. All right. So there it is. I didn't need to bring this one as far down as I did, but hey, it just adds to the uniqueness of it, and it's all good. Okay. So from here, I think it's such a neat concept. I really do. From here, on these, you know, teardrop-ish, flux-ish shapes, we're going to put some, oh, I forgot the word, wispy lines. We just used it in our Tangle Addicts prompts, you would think I could remember it. No, wait, I'm gonna it's kind of a enthatching. I think it's a made up term. But you know what? All terms are made up at one point, right? Okay, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Enthatching, the little wispy lines like that. Okay, now for some fun. Okay, more fun. And this is how I shaded it on my version of the step outs, just because this is how I saw it. And then, I'm having other thoughts as well. Before I do that, one thing I thought was kind of neat. I didn't see how she did it, or if it was just kind of like it just happened. But if you wanted to, you could kind of round the little corners, in the box that we first did, because that's kind of a neat effect. All right, so here's what I think is just so neat. Okay, I think it's neat. If you might not think it's neat, but I think it's neat. This is where my brain was going when I saw this immediately. So I'm putting some graphite on the inside, like that. And I'm just going to bring it in a bit. Okay, one thing is I'm thinking you could totally make it like a water droplet, like it's like a splotch. Which is also why that, the squiggly line doesn't matter. Oh, I said that's where my brain was kind of sticking. Because I had started, I was going down this path and I was going to tell you something. And then I got myself sidetracked. With this squiggly line. But anyway, that looks kind of, I think it looks kind of cool. And I have something else too. But let me go back. Here is what I was thinking. Because it seemed like in Kathy's step out that it was kind of like, okay, which way is this? Concave, convex, so going either direction. So with just C-shaped curve lines. But what I didn't want it to do is look contrived. So I was thinking, oh, well, if I do, okay, here's the top, here's the, going out, coming in, going out, coming in. You could do that, I suppose. But there is something magical about just making it kind of a squiggly line, but having it hug all of these flux shapes and have it, like that's, it's like it's holding this shape here or something. Anyway, that's where my brain was going. So now something, you could just leave this as it is. And actually, if you take, that was something else I was going to do. But I just have this terrible need to shade these out here because it's like they're not doing anything. I'm going to go darker here. Not that they're not doing anything. They need, for me, they need something. Now, you could do more enthatching in there. You could do anything else. You could embellish this however you wish to. And in fact, that is going to be today's Tangle Addicts Inktober prompt. We're doing some extra prompts. Just some of them are techniques. Some are more philosophical, I guess, but just to kind of embrace the concept of Inktober, which is just to help ourselves to become better tanglers. In Inktober's case, it's being a better inker or drawer. But anyway, okay, so there's that. I want to try something really quick. Oh, we have time. Why am I rushing? I don't know. I'm going to switch pens because I thought this was really neat. And I'm going to also work to not worry about where I'm putting it. Okay. Oh, well, no, off center. Okay, right here. I'm going to do a little one because I thought this was really cool. Besides, okay, so you have this. It's like, okay, good. What can I do with that? I mean, you could put a stem. You could just have them floating. But I thought this was neat, so I'm gonna behave myself and not make these so ginormous. Of course, they will be odd shaped, odd sizes, because that's what I do. That's how I roll. Okay. And I think that's really cool about this, that it's rather forgiving in so many areas. Okay, so let's see if I can do this more how I wanted to do it, but let's just see. Yeah, it doesn't have to go scooping way down, just a slight. I think it's better like that. Just, one continuous S shape and just keep going. And it really, if I had thought I should have, turned my tile as I was doing it. Okay. Now here's what she did. And we'll take this one since it's going in the middle, which I have room then. And so instead of starting with the box, we're going to start with this leaf. That's what I'm calling it, the seed shape there. And then from here, so there's the line, we're going to put the box. And then we can continue as we did with the step outs. My odd shaped seeds. Oh, I forgot. They're my little end thatchings. Okay, and we'll go back and shade all of it afterwards. All right, and then yeah, I'm thinking just make it squiggly because it's going to look really, really neat however it turns out. All right, because I didn't plan this out well, we're going to have a partial here, I'm sure. So you could then start anywhere like that and then put your box in and then go from there and just follow the steps. Wow, there we go. Okay. I'm telling myself right now, hey, it would be really helpful if you just turn your tile a bit. So there, lesson for today, turn your tile. It does help. I mean, besides keeping everything comfortable, it does help having these lines coming more straight off of, where I want it versus they're kind of shifty, which totally fine. It just makes it whimsical, and that's a good thing. I didn't need to do that first, but I didn't want to forget it either. All right, let's try this. And I think I'll do another one. Who knows? I'll probably do another one there too. I'm just going to continue to play. And while I continue to play, but I think I need to concentrate on this though. Oops. And we'll come back around here. And we'll pretend that it's on the outside of there. All right. Let's do one out this way. All right, so as I'm doing this, take a handbrake. If you are enjoying this, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, you might or you might not. Okay, look at how neat that came out. Just kidding. Again, all good. I am here to prove that anybody can do this. Yeah, we just don't worry. There we go. So in the description section, you will find links to the step outs. Let's see, this is going to go up. Which way the hell? It doesn't matter. Oh, okay, there we are. Yeah, this part takes, I don't know, a little bit of concentration on my part. Yeah, really cool. Okay. So again, in the description section, you will find links to the step outs. I'm thinking doing this as a diamond is going to be easier. Yeah, look at that. Huh. Neat. And below I always do my own version, then I link to the creator of the Tangle. I am waiting to hear back if Kathy has this posted. She had it posted on, it was on a CZT a Facebook group, and I will, if I have a different link, if she gets back to me, I will put a different link there, but at least I have a copy of her step out, so that way you can see it from her hand. I always like to do that, but I will continue to look, and like I said, I will change things up when I find something that's more of a direct link. And I really like to do that because I just think it's important. As I've gone trying to search down, like sometimes you'll see something on Pinterest, and I mean, it's one of those, it's not necessarily a fault of anyone except maybe whoever's posting, because I always like to make note of, oh, here's who this is by, or something, especially if it's not on the picture. And I found several that it's not on the graphic that was posted, a name or who did it. And it's really fun to try to track those things down. So I try to get this so that way you can follow that person if you want to. That's my aim. I'm kind of an info junkie on some things, and and so therefore I will share, and I don't know, I just like to do that. So check back if and hopefully I'll have something for you there, but at least I have Kathy's step out in from her hand, and I think that's good. That way you can see the sample where she did this. She did a much better job. It's really, really cool though. All right, below the links to the step outs, you will also find my link tree, and that has everything that you could want, every link you could want to have and more, I guess. But no, if you'd like to follow me, if you enjoy my crazy style, would love to have you come and join us. We do tangling weekly online. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to stop tangling. And, you know what? Let me do some... let me do some shading or something else, because apparently I can't do this and talk at the same time. Some days it's like that. No, if you're interested in tangling online with me and a bunch of other Tangle addicts, come join us Thursdays. Generally on Thursdays. With the holidays coming up, I know there's at least one Thanksgiving for us in the U.S., that I will be needing to change it. But generally on Thursdays, it's free. It's called Tangle Time. I do have classes that I charge for. Those are on Tuesdays. And, there is one on Tuesday that is free. It's called Tough Tangle Tuesday. It is on the third Tuesday of every month, which at the time of this recording is coming up next week. So join us. And let's see. Also on that link, if you're interested in those things, there are ways to follow me for class postings. Facebook page is one way that's not listed there separately. I have a Eventbrite. That's where I do post a lot on there, but I also put it on my Facebook page and our Tangle Addicts community. So if you would like to be a part of that, come and join us. The link is there on the link tree, and just know that there are 4 questions that you have to answer in order to gain entry, and that's it. And then it's just fun. What else? That I always like to mention that, because it is so much fun. And yeah, I think that's it. All right, so there we have it. It's one of those where it's like, it was so lopsided, I just had to finish. Oh, wait, this can come out here. Ooh, and we'd have a part of one there. And as you can see, they need not meet up. This is, it's just really cool. All right. There we go. It's better. All right. So I hope that you've enjoyed this and enjoy my playing around with things, live. Why should I try it beforehand? I'll just do it right here in front of you. That's just the way I like to roll. So, again, thank you so much. And I wish you happy tangling.